If you need to track billable work for invoicing your customers, using Tempo accounts is a great way to do it. Tracking billable work is one of the main reasons to use Tempo Timesheets, and there are two ways that you can do it. Using Tempo billable accounts, or using the Billable Hours field. The Billable Hours field is a single field in the log time form that lets you enter those hours when you log your time. It provides a simple way to track billable time on projects, but only provides basic data for reports. We'll cover this method in another video. So in this video, we're going to look at using Tempo accounts, which are like a high-level organizer for categorizing all the time that is logged by your employees using Tempo timesheets. And that includes billable time. Accounts require a bit of setup, but they provide rich data for running reports later on. Here at Lunar Industries, we use Tempo accounts for tracking everything, including billable work. For one of our customers called Greenergy, our lunar geologist energy consulting team uses a billable account to track scientific research work. And they use a non-billable account to track pre-sales work that is related to this project. When they've completed the project manager, and that's me, runs a report on these two accounts. And this lets our finance team create accurate invoices to send to this customer. And then they pay us, so it's pretty important that we do this right. As the project manager, I'm going to show you how I set up Tempo accounts to track the billable work. First, I add the customer's information to Tempo. Next, I create account categories, each with a type relevant to the accounts that I need. Then I create separate billable and non-billable accounts for this customer. And I link each account to its related Jira projects and issues to allow for time to be logged to the issues. I need the Tempo account administrator permission to do all of these steps, and I got this from my Jira administrator. This is covered in a previous video in this series. And now I can start. First off, I will add the customer information. So I click Accounts in the sidebar, and then Customers up here. And I click Create Customer. This customer's name is Greenergy. They're an external company, but a customer can also be internal, such as a department in your own company. I need to enter a key, which is like a nickname for this customer, and it must be unique. I'll use this key as an identifier to match Greenergy's record in our customer relationship management system. And that's it. Now I can add this customer to Greenergy's Tempo accounts when I create them. But before I create the accounts, I'll create the account categories. Categories are a way of organizing and grouping multiple accounts together in a way that makes sense for your company. Here at Lunar Industries, we have several account categories for the types of work that we're doing, such as research, development, training, or marketing. So I go to the Tempo settings and scroll down to the bottom and select Account Categories. I'll enter Consulting as the name and CSLT as the key. Now when I or anyone else creates accounts that are used for consulting work, we can all use this category to group them together. And that makes it easy to filter similar accounts for future reports. The type of a category is really important since this is how all the accounts in this category are defined. It also gives you an important data point for filtering when you're running reports later on, as I will be doing. I can choose from these 4 types: billable, capitalized, internal, and operational. In this case, the type is billable, because the account I will be creating will include the hours of billable consultancy work that my team will do for Greenergy. Then I click Add to create this new category, and it's down here at the bottom. Now I need to create another category for the non-billable work. I'll call this category Pre-Sales and use the key PRSL. The account related to this will include the hours of pre-sales work that my team will do. The type of this category will be operational, which can be used for non-billable work. And I click Add. And there you see the two new account categories. Now I'm finally ready to create the two accounts that I want to use for tracking all the work related to Greenergy. You may have several accounts associated with a single customer, depending on the type of work that you're doing. So I'll go back to the Accounts page and click Create Account up on the right. And this form pops up. First, I want to create a billable account, so I'll enter H3 Energy Billable as the name. I'll make sure that there are no hyphens in the account names, otherwise those names won't show up in Jira. A key name gets automatically generated, but I want to use this number so that I can match this account with the related billable account data in our financial software. This key must be unique, and you cannot change it after you create the account, so make sure that it's what you want now. I'll add myself as the account lead, and this is the person who's responsible for the account and can edit it. This is usually an account manager or the project manager, like myself. Consulting is the category that I just created for the billable type work. And Greenergy is the customer. See how quickly it is to create an account when you create the category and customer first? Of course, you can add this information to an account later on. For the contact, I'll make it an external one. This is the representative at Greenergy who's in charge of the project that we're working on. Note that adding an external contact is really just here for reference. You don't include their email or any other link here. Finally, I can link this account to these two Jira projects to which my team will be logging their billable time. I could also do this later after I created the account, but it's easy to do here. I'll check Create Another since I have one more account to go, and then I'll click Create. Now I'll create the account for the non-billable time that we spend related to our customer. I'll enter H3 Solutions as the name for all the pre-sales work and solutions engineering that we'll do for this helium-3 geological research project. And I'll change the key to a number that matches the related overhead account in our financial software. And again, I'll add myself as the account lead. I select Pre-Sales as the category for the non-billable work, and Greenergy as the customer again. And there's no need for a contact here. I'll link this account to the Jira project for the pre-sales work related to this research. And I'll uncheck this option and click Create. Now let's take a quick look at these accounts and notice that their type is listed here, the name, the key, which is how these accounts are sorted on this page, the lead, the category, customer, contact, and status. The status is automatically open when you create a new account. And here are the Jira projects to which each account is linked. If I go back and click on the account name, I can see all the information on the account's overview. And here's where I can link more Jira projects to my account, or unlink them. And just to note that if I click Make this account global, it links this account to all Jira projects on my instance. So it's best practice to not do this unless really necessary, since it could cause performance issues, especially if you have a lot of Jira projects. So that's how we do it at Lunar Industries. We create billable and non-billable accounts for our customers, and then link those accounts to Jira projects. Make sure to watch the next video where my team of consultants log their time to the correct Tempo accounts, and that will give us the billable time data that my finance team needs for invoicing our customer, and then we can get paid.